I've been frying really slowly some garlic in olive oil. I think that's one kind of way you can get some real sort of authentic flavors in your cooking, is by just using some proper techniques. I've got a tomato. So it's basically an almond sauce, primarily almonds. I've got these fantastic, fresh, sweet Australian almonds. So garlic's a really important flavor, particularly in Spain. So we're going to have two, you can get a lot out of garlic. You can get different flavors out of garlic by cooking it in different ways. You chop it up raw, you get something. You grind it with salt, you get something else. You fry it in oil like this, you get a different taste. I'm going to just grill these tomatoes a bit so you don't get that kind of, so they taste quite cooked. I've crushed the garlic. I'm going to add the nuts, toast it a little bit. So I've got this garlic, or the oil that I fried the garlic in, which the garlic cooked really slowly in, and then I'm going to fry the bread in it to make my breadcrumbs. So we're going to have kind of really crunchy, slightly garlicky breadcrumbs, and that's just another dimension, another layer of flavor that we're adding to this sauce. So it's full. It's got loads of different things happening. It's quite acidic. It's got beautiful olive oil taste. A little bit more.
And then the romesco. What else could you do that romesco with?
I think grilled. It's a kind of thing that goes really well with any sort of grilled food. So lamb chops, steak. It's fantastic with. Sometimes I just add a spoon of it to like a pot of clams cooking, and it just brings lovely depth of flavor and bit of spice. I'm just adding paprika here. There are 3 different kinds of paprika. There's sweet, hot, and then there's bittersweet you can get as well. I like to sort of use them all. I've got a grilled pepper. You don't have to put a fresh pepper in if you don't want to. It's nice, particularly when they're in season. But again, if you're having a barbecue, you're standing there, you grill a pepper, you throw it in your sauce. It's something you can make completely outside this. So I've got these tomatoes I've just charred a little bit. I'm just going to throw in a quarter actually. And then here are the leeks. In actual fact, they've been grilled out the back because I didn't realize I was going to get this pan. So we'll just heat them up a little bit. My breadcrumbs are just frying really nicely. It's all coming together. These are nearly there. I'm just waiting for these to get a little bit more crunchy, a little bit more golden. They're going to have that great flavor of the garlic that was cooked in there sort of just gently for about half an hour. So I've taken a little bit of the oil as well when I took those breadcrumbs, just because it's nice, tasty, garlicky oil, as I've been banging on about. I'll get a slightly more sensible spoon. Going to mix it in. It's looking delicious. Sometimes I make it a bit wetter. I put in some stock or something like that. But I think with the leeks, it is good just to keep it kind of crunchy. Tastes great. You really get those different flavors from the garlic. So you've got a real sweet kind of nutty brown taste, and you've also got quite aggressive raw taste. I'm going to put a little bit more vinegar in. It's one of those good things to kind of taste, think about, build the flavors, always think about acidity. Obviously, salt is really important to it. I've made it quite hot. You can vary the heat. You can use more sweet paprika, less hot. If you can get the bittersweet one, it's really, really fantastic, but it's slightly more difficult to find. I'm just going to put a blob of lovely romesco sauce. I've got delicious grilled leeks. So that is really, really useful recipe.